In the heart of the kingdom of Voltar, nestled among lush forests and rolling hills, there lived a kind and gentle princess named Lila. From a young age, Lila had a special connection with nature, often seen wandering through the kingdom's meadows, speaking to the animals and listening to the whispers of the wind. The people of Voltara loved her, not only for her beauty, but for her pure heart and the way she cared for the land. The kingdom was rich and fertile, blessed by an ancient magic that kept the crops healthy, the rivers flowing, and the seasons in balance. But there was one secret that even Lila did not fully understand, a magical silver butterfly that had protected the land for centuries. This butterfly, delicate and shimmering like moonlight, had the power to heal the earth and keep the kingdom in harmony. It was said that as long as the butterfly lived, the land would remain prosperous. But as Lila grew older, dark rumors began to spread. The land had been growing increasingly ill, crops were failing, the animals were disappearing, and the rivers were drying up. Whispers of a dark sorcerer named Malgar, who sought to seize the butterfly's power for himself, began to echo through the kingdom. It was said that Malgar had learned of the butterfly's magic and was determined to capture it, bringing ruin to the land in the process. One day, as Lila wandered through the royal garden, the silver butterfly appeared to her. It fluttered gracefully around her, its wings glowing softly in the sunlight. Lila felt a deep sense of peace and connection, as though the butterfly were communicating with her through the very air itself. As it landed on her outstretched hand, Lila could feel its power, the energy of the earth itself flowing through her. She knew then that the butterfly's magic was real, and that it was her duty to protect it, no matter the cost. The next morning, the royal court was in an uproar. The kingdom's advisors informed Princess Lila that Malgar had entered Voltar, bringing with him a dark army. The sorcerer's goal was clear: capture the butterfly and use its magic to dominate the land. Lila's heart raced with fear, but she knew she could not let Malgar succeed. The butterfly was the key to her kingdom's survival, and without it, Voltar would fall into ruin. Lila made her decision quickly. She would not wait for Malgar to find the butterfly first. She called upon her most trusted advisors and guards and prepared to leave the safety of the castle. "We must protect the butterfly at all costs," she declared. "If Malgar gains control of it, everything we hold dear will be lost." With a small group of loyal knights, Lila ventured deep into the enchanted forest where the butterfly had first appeared to her. The forest, once a vibrant and thriving place, now seemed darker, as if the land itself was holding its breath. As they walked deeper into the woods, Lila could feel the earth growing colder, the trees more silent. It was as if the magic that had once filled the air was being drained away. The butterfly, sensing the danger, had hidden itself deep within the forest. But Lila knew that if she did not act quickly, the sorcerer would find it first. As night fell, the group reached an ancient clearing where the butterfly was said to dwell. It was here that Lila saw it again, the silver butterfly, glowing faintly in the darkness, perched upon a stone altar. Its wings shimmered like stardust. And Lila's heart filled with both awe and fear, she approached cautiously. But before she could reach out, a deep voice echoed through the clearing. "You cannot protect it forever." "Princess," said a figure cloaked in shadow. It was Malgar, the sorcerer, standing in the moonlight, his eyes burning with dark magic. "Give me the butterfly, and I will spare your kingdom. Refuse, and I will take it by force." Lila stood tall, her hand resting on the hilt of her sword. "I will never allow you to use the butterfly for evil," she said, her voice steady and strong. "Its magic belongs to the earth, not to you." Malgar laughed, a cold, hollow sound. "You do not understand, princess. The butterfly's power is far greater than you know. With it, I could control the land, the sky, the very seasons themselves. You will never be able to protect it." Lila's mind raced, but she did not falter. She could feel the butterfly's presence, its energy intertwined with her own, and she knew what she had to do. As Malgar raised his hands, To cast a spell, Lila drew her sword and called upon the power of the land. With a single stroke, she cut through the air, and a blast of light erupted from the butterfly. The force of the magic sent Malgar stumbling back, his dark spell dissipating in the wind. But Malgar was not defeated yet. He called upon the shadows, summoning creatures of darkness to attack. The creatures lunged at Lila and her guards, but Lila fought back with fierce determination. She could feel the butterfly's magic supporting her, its light strengthening her every move. With each strike of her sword, she cut through the darkness, and the creatures retreated. The sorcerer, enraged by his failure, charged toward the butterfly, his eyes filled with malice. Lila knew she had to act quickly. She stepped forward, placing herself between Malgar and the butterfly, her heart filled with the earth's magic and her love for her kingdom. "You will not have it," she said softly, her voice resolute. "The butterfly is the heart of this land, and it will never fall into your hands." In that moment, the butterfly took flight, soaring high above the clearing, its wings glowing brighter than ever before. As it rose into the sky, a powerful burst of light radiated from its body, striking Malgar and shattering his dark magic. The sorcerer screamed in pain as the light enveloped him, and with a final, desperate cry, he was consumed by the very shadows he had called forth. The clearing fell silent, and Lila lowered her sword. The butterfly returned to her side, its wings now glowing softly in the moonlight. Lila felt its warmth, its power flowing through her, and she knew that the kingdom was safe. With the sorcerer defeated, the land would begin to heal, the crops would return, the rivers would flow again, and Voltar would prosper once more. As the days passed, the people of Voltar celebrated their victory, grateful to their princess for her bravery. Princess Lila had protected the butterfly and, in doing so, saved the kingdom. The butterfly, once again, became a symbol of hope and healing for the land. Lila knew that as long as the butterfly lived, the magic of the earth would never fade, and her kingdom would remain protected. She had not only saved her people, but she had also ensured that the balance of nature would endure forever. And so, Princess Lila, the protector of the silver butterfly, ruled over Voltar with wisdom, kindness, and a deep love for the land she had sworn to protect.